This reaction might be a little bit out of the ordinary for the channel, but what did I say? I really like Avatar. I have good memories of watching the first movie as a kid, and I really want to check out this trailer. So if you guys can, a like on the original video. Let's go. Click.
This is the only pure thing in this world. The fire came from the mountain, burned our forest. My people cried for help. But Eva did not come.
Jellyfish flying boats?
This world is much deeper than you imagine.
Protect your sisters. Yes, sir. Stay under cover.
Alright, this is fucking badass. This is really fucking badass.
What does that always say?
Sully stick together.
No, the other one.
Sully never quits.
That's right. Sully's never quit.
How do you still live?
What if every human being on Earth could live here without a mask? Then the Na'vi people will be gone.
Whoa.
You want to spread your fire across the world. You need me.
We must fight.
Okay, this is really fucking badass.
I call upon the Lord, brother.
Ooh. Turuk Makta's back, baby!
I'll kill you. I swear.
And the original Avatar team by the end. Wait, only in theaters December 9th. Wait, is this year already? Is this year? Oh, let me go back to this to break down a little bit. This is extremely hype for me. Because we had like the theme about like the fire Navi, you know, Navi that would actually just cultivate and just worship the fire for years now, since like the name of the movie was released a few years ago. But this is really, really cool. Like, so far we only had seen tribes that were in complete harmony with Aowa, with nature, and with the animals that were surrounding them. But we actually see a tribe of Navi that had the exact opposite of that. There was a volcanic eruption and they lost everything. They lost their tree, they lost their their green, and now they worship the fire because Aowa didn't answer. This is honestly like so hype because as a D&D player as myself, I see this as great storytelling, you know, for like why someone would just turn away from nature, a druid, and he would just like maybe corrupt himself to just worship the fire and destruction. But we don't know like all the motives behind this. We just know now that that fire lady and her tribe will help the military. They will have Courage. I think that was his name. It's always been weird for me to pronounce it. But how they will actually just change it like from this water island environment, I don't completely know. And this is very cool. This is like a flying jellyfish. And that they use it to be able to just fly around as if they were balloons. Really cool. Too bad we didn't see that before. But maybe the main thing that shall be like the greatest thing on this episode, we don't know yet, is gonna be Spider. No, not this episode, this movie. Because Spider, as we see, has been getting some focus. And we actually see that he's gonna be breathing without a mask in the future. So far, this is most likely the opening of the movie. We have all of, like these shots just characterizing where we left off on the previous one. New things that we're gonna see, new characters that we're gonna be introduced to. But soon we also see that we're gonna have fight. And all of like these fire Navi, you see that they have like the red marks, the red like war paints. They will actually go like toe to toe with our characters and their allies. Look at this. This, I don't know why or how this is gonna go, but I really like to think that after what happened on the previous movie, like with everything going on, even like before like Courage actually goes to the Fire Navi and to ask for their help or to just propose an alliance, I like to think that this was already a norm for this. Because I've seen a lot of reviews about the previous Avatar movies and the Avatar The Way of the Water. And a lot of people, including myself, we wish that we would have seen like a Navi battles or like tribes fighting each other before we had the return of the humans. So imagine that this whole thing right now is just like the water tribe Navi that harbored our protagonists, you know, just going on a war path with another clan as a usual thing or a reoccurring thing. It's very, very dope. Very, very dope. Because if the Fire Navi, they just come here because they want to try to take over this land because they lost theirs and there's no space for them to live together, this would be such a cool premise. And as we see here, Spider still like has the mask. And this most likely will be the first time that he will have to kill a Navi. Look at this. He's protecting who he loves and the youngster of the group. And we see this Navi, this Fire Navi, just coming right at him with a spear, with a knife. And I really like this detail that as he's running, just he gives like he puts his tongue out for a moment. We can even see some details. You see that there's like a bone piece that just went through his nose. We even have that in Brazil. There are a few tribes that they decorate themselves like that too. And yeah, most likely the first time that he will have to take a human life. I really hope that this is an opening battle. I really do. Because this would just like set such a cool premise that the outer world still moves and gets into conflict beyond the humans. Ah, this is so cool. Sully's stay together, Sully's never quit. And I hope that they still like aboard like the end of the previous movie. Because if you guys remember, like the Sully family, they lost I think the eldest son. And at the same time, Nitiri, she actually threatened to kill Spider. I hope that this is not just simply forgotten, put under the rug, but I hope that this becomes a plot point to show that Spider, for many of the Navi, he's never gonna be one of them. Even to the people that in somewhat way, shape or form adopted him, Nitiri is never gonna just choose him over her own family. Even if his Spider didn't betray them, she's willing to sacrifice him to just hurt her enemy. I hope that we don't just forget that. And on this scene, we saw that Spider just getting into contact with Ewa. He has been captured. So I just imagine that they're gonna remove his mask. And wait, no, wait for it. How do you still live? So this was before, so they sacrificed him or something happened that he was supposed to have died, but Ewa saved him. They saved his life and now he can breathe. So this just shows another incredible plot point to the story. Spider now has just obtained plot armor. Because if he's a human that is able to breathe in this world, Courage and all the other military is just gonna try to get him at all costs. Because so far for the entire movie, no one was able to just breathe in this world if they were a human. But we'll have to see what happens. This can be also a bridge for Spider to be brought back to Courage to be captured again, and so they can interact again. Last movie, as they were separated, Spider chose to be with the Sullys, even though Courage had his life saved, and he even offered his own son to come back with him to go home. He refused. But I don't know, I really want to see more of Spider and Courage. I really hope to see more of that. Because they're just an amazing duo. I really like the dynamics. I really like to see the new Courage avatar character because he changed. He's not the same one that was in the first movie. he's changing, and we have seen like a human side of him that is quite different. Also, we got to see Norm again. I believe that was his name. What if every human being on Earth could live here without a mask? I don't know if they're discussing this as a bad thing, but maybe he's trying to propose like a peace. I think it's a little bit unlikely, but I think that is most likely that Sully's saying that to say that if they discover about this, every single human being is going to be brought here all at once. They're not going to have to just bring a select few. They're going to bring everyone and everything they can. And I believe that this is the moment that he comes back without a mask, and that they might notice it. I don't know. Wait, then the Navi people will be gone. This is him trying to just talk to the fire lady, I imagine. Oh no, this is Neytiri. Wait, is this Neytiri or is this someone else because of the red? No, yeah, this is not like the other lady. What? Wait, he actually got infused with the Avatar genes on this? What the fuck is this? I didn't notice it the first time. Oh, this is so creepy. And also I do not know what this would symbolize. I don't know what sort of thing is this, but we'll just have to wait and see. But this is Courage coming to propose an alliance. Oh, but this thing is so cool to see, like, their ceremonies with the fire. This is so dope. You want to spread your fire across the world? Yeah, she wanna burns everything. Oh, and these... Oh, yeah, they bonded. You guys know what that means. They bonded. So he had proved that he was strong enough to walk with them, most likely. And they should took him as a mate. You want to spread your fire across the world? Beautiful visuals. You need me. And that's how they all formed the alliance. Dude, I think that this is a... I forgot the name of this character, but for me it's so cool that all of them are kind of together on this. You can see like some of like these like Navi, like fire warriors with weapons. Others they have just like their bow and arrows. This is so fucking awesome. Last movie they lost most of their squad, and now they had to just improvise and recruit some of the natives to fight for them. I wonder what is this thing over here? This color spectrum here? I don't know. But we have like the enemy forces arriving. We have like them ready to fight. We have this like background character from the previous movie. He has a good chance to die. If he was put in the trailer, he has a good chance to die. And look at this. Oh, this is... I laughed at this the first time that I actually looked at the trailer. It's interesting to see how each like a crab, like a pilot just gets ready to a fight. But seeing one of them being like this, the other one just doing like this right here. Another one just getting and stretching his arm. This is so goofy in a way. This is extremely goofy. But it's very, very realistic. I call upon the warrior mother. And I wonder why they don't just have masks at the ready, you know, for this. If they're going underwater, if they know that they're going to be fighting hostile, why not already like put a mask so like the inner cabin can be completely submerged in case of like a breach. This is so cool. And this is even more badass. Finally, the return of Turuk Makto. That's gonna be so fucking dope. I hope that we do not lose this character. We know that she's gonna go toe-to-toe with Neytiri. We see that Neytiri has an arrow in her back. But seeing like all these shots with fire and other things happening, it's so amazing. Spider actually trying to kill Courage. And I hope that this is actually a moment that Spider may even like consider even like for a moment changing sides, because I cannot let go the fact that Neytiri was just ready to throw him under the bus. I hope that something would just click in his brain that maybe, just maybe, he deserves more respect in this. Maybe this would be cliche, but I cannot let go of that. I hope that they just don't just push it under the rug. Oh, nice kill. And just like in the first like movie, that's a callback. He takes by the tail and he tosses against the rock. Honestly, amazing for me. If I have the chance, I will definitely go just to watch that in the movies. But what about you guys? Did you guys think that I was just tripping, or I'm just getting my hype out of like the shorts for this one? If you guys can, and as you guys should have already, a like on the original video, a like, and let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. I hope to see you guys tomorrow, and until then, bye, see ya! If you enjoyed the video, consider becoming a member or patron, just like Titan Mark. Now that's a cool guy. See you guys on the next video.